everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kat if you're new here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching my tutorial. The tutorial that I will be showing you today is going to be a 3-marker challenge. You can only use 3 markers, and what this really helps with is it makes you more comfortable drawing what you see without worrying about mistakes. If you're following along, if you make a mistake, it's not a big deal. You know, you can just cover it up with some darker markers. So we're using yellow, red, and green, and I'll go into these a little bit more later on. I will have a link down below for the markers, or you can just find them at Walmart or even Michael's. Something else that I used for my version of this project is a big drawing pad. You don't need a giant one like this. You can just use a small one like this if you don't feel comfortable drawing on a large surface yet. So we'll be drawing a still life today using the 3 markers. You will need some random things from around your house. You can use flowers, you can use bottles, you can use boxes, just something that can give you the illusion of life. Without further ado, let's get into the video. For the beginning of our project, we'll start with the yellow marker because it's lightest. We'll start with some basic shapes outlining the stronger objects in the still life. In the beginning, we don't want to add much detail at all, just basic shapes and ideas of the objects. We'll be adding more detail with the other colors. You'll see a few times that I make a mistake, but I don't worry about it. I just fix my mistake and continue on, knowing that it'll be refined later on. So a part of this challenge is to not erase and not worry that your mistakes are left on the paper. This will make it easier for you to work with life because not everything in life is perfect. Keep in mind, while I'm doing this drawing, I am looking from a different point of view than you are seeing through the video. We're going to go in with the red marker now to darken up some of the areas. Try and find some of the shadows where things are a little bit more defined. The objects that stand out more will be the focal points of this piece. You may not be able to see every detail that I'm drawing here, and that's only because I have a pretty bad camera. So it's not picking up all of the details in the still life. But remember, when you're drawing, don't worry about what it looks like you're drawing, because what matters is that you're drawing everything that you see. It doesn't matter if your piece looks like the person's next to you. As long as you're happy with it and it's the way that you see things, it's a good drawing. When you're drawing fabric, you want to make sure that you draw a good amount of wrinkles because it gives depth to the piece and it makes it really seem like things are sitting on top of the fabric and that they're not floating in midair. Because this is a very topical piece, we won't be going deep into shading today. That'll be covered in a later video. The last thing we're going to do is go in with the green marker, which is our darkest color. It's important to make sure that you are starting with the lightest and then ending with the darkest marker that you have. If you don't, then it'll mess up the process and make it look a little bit muddier. So we're going to go in and find the deepest, darkest shadows that you can see and outline those. Darker objects tend to have darker looking shadows, but don't let that affect the way that you're drawing. Okay, and here's the finished product. In every art class, it's important to do something like a still life because it helps you to truly understand how to draw simple objects like bottles, flowers, leaves, and all the rest. This can make it easier in the future to do more complicated things. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and learned from it, I would so love to hear from you in the comments if you try it. And I'd also love to see any projects that you work on yourself, and you can share those with me on Instagram. Please like and subscribe if you like my videos and want to see more. I'm going to be putting out videos every Saturday. Thanks so much. See you guys next week. Bye.